Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Myself Harshal Nilkantha Nemade, lecturer in Mechanical Department at Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Today's topic is simple stresses and strain. Learning outcomes. By the end of this chapter, the students will able to determine the mechanical behavior of the body by determining the stresses, strain produced by the application of load. To apply the fundamental of simple stresses and strain. To understand the basic of the material properties, stress and strain. Units. 1 meter is equal to 1000 mm, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. K kilo is equal to 10 raised to 3, M mega is equal to 10 raised to 6, G giga is equal to 10 raised to 9. Conversion. 1 kilopascal is equal to 1 kilo Newton per meter square is converted in Newton per mm square by multiplying 10 raised to minus 3. 1 megapascal is equal to 1 mega Newton per meter square is converted in Newton mm square by multiplying 1. 1 gigapascal is equal to 1 giga Newton per meter square is converted in 10 Newton per mm square by multiplying 10 raised to 3. Now, what is stress? It is a resistance offered by the body against the external applied load. Resistance per unit area to deform it is also known as stress. Stress is denoted by sigma. Mathematically, stress is equal to load upon cross-sectional area. Means sigma is equal to P by A. SI units for stress is Newton per mm square, kilopascal, megapascal, gigapascal, etc. Stress applied to material can be of two types. There are tensile stresses, compressive stresses. Tensile stresses. It is the force applied per unit area which results in increase in length or area of a body. Object under the tensile stress become thinner and longer. Compressive stresses. It is a force applied per unit area which results in the decrease in length or area of a body. The object under compressive stresses become thicker and shorter. Strain. Change in length per unit length of a body is also known as strain. Strain is denoted by E, small e. Mathematically, strain is equal to change in length upon original length. Therefore, E is equal to delta L by L, capital L. It is a dimensionless quantity, so it does not have any unit. Elasticity. It is defined as the property of material by virtue of which it regains its shape and size on removal of external load. Is known as elasticity. Example: mild steel, aluminium, copper, rubber, etc. Elastic limit. Under the action of a load, body will get deformed. To certain limit, body will regain its original dimensions after removal of the load. If the load is applied on the body beyond its extreme limit, body will not regain its original size and shape. This limit is known as elastic limit. Hooke's law. It states that when a material is loaded within an elastic limit, the stress is directly proportional to strain. It means sigma is directly proportional to the small e. Sigma is equal to capital E multiplied by small e. Capital E is equal to sigma upon E. Unit Newton per mm square or Pascal, where capital E is Young modulus. Modulus of elasticity or Young modulus. It is defined as the stress to a strain when a body is loaded within the elastic limit. It is denoted by capital E. Mathematically, Young modulus capital E is equal to sigma upon small e, where sigma is equal to stress induced and small e is equal to strain. We know sigma is equal to P by A and small e is equal to delta L by capital L. So we can write capital E is equal to P by A divided by delta L by L. Therefore, E is equal to P by A multiplied by capital L upon delta L. Therefore, delta L is equal to P by capital L divided by A multiplied by capital E. This is the expressions for the change in length of a body due to the force acting on it. Cross-sectional area. Circular cross-sectional. For circular cross-sectional, area will be given by pi by 4 multiplied by capital D square or pi by 4 multiplied by 2r square is equal to pi by 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by r square. Therefore, pi by area is equal to pi multiplied by r square, where capital D is diameter in mm. Hollow circular cross-sectional area. Area will be pi by 4 multiplied by capital D square minus small d square. Capital D is equal to external diameter and small d is equal to internal diameter. Rectangular circular cross-sectional area. Area will be given by B into D. B is width of the rectangle and D is depth of the rectangle. Unit for breadth and depth will be in mm and for area will be mm square. Triangular cross-sectional. For triangular cross-sectional, area will be half multiplied by breadth multiplied by height. B means base of the triangle and H means height of the triangle. Square cross-sectional area. A is equal to B square, where B is square side of the square in mm. Numerical. Now we will solve some numericals. So let's start. A circular rod of 100 mm diameter, 1 meter length is subjected to the force of 50 kN. Find stress induced and strain. Take E, capital E is equal to 2 multiplied by 10 to 5 Newton per mm square. Given data, diameter is given 100 mm, length is given 1 meter, so I converted in mm, will be 1000 mm, and force is given P is equal to 50 kN, should be converted in Newton by multiplying 10 to 3, 50 into 10 to 3, and capital E is given 2 into 10 to 5 Newton per mm square. To find stress induced and strain, sigma and small e they are asking, so this will be the diagram. First, cross-sectional area of circular rod. Cross-sectional area of circular rod is given by pi by 4 multiplied by d square. Substituting value of d, I will get area, that 7.85 multiplied by 10 to 3 mm square. After getting area, stress induced formula, sigma is equal to P by A. P is given 50 into 10 to 3 divided by area. I have removed 7.85 multiplied by 10 to 3. Sigma will be 6.36 Newton per mm square. Stress induced I got. After getting stress induced, now strain. We know modulus of elasticity, capital E is equal to stress upon strain. So capital E is given 2 into 10 to 5 is equal to sigma. I have removed 6.36 divided by strain. I have to remove. They have asked. So strain will be 3.18 multiplied by 10 to minus 5. For strain, there is no unit. We will move to next sum. Bar 500 mm long and 22 mm in diameter is elongated by the 1.2 mm under the effect of axial pull 105 kN. Calculate the intensity of stress, strain and modulus of elasticity. Solution. Given data, length is given 500 mm, D means diameter is given 22 mm. So change in length elongated they have said, so delta L is given 1.2 mm. Axial pull they have said, so P is given 105 kN. I will convert in Newton by multiplying 10 to 3. they told to find stress, strain and modulus of elasticity. This will be the figure. First, cross-sectional area of circular rod, pi by 4 multiplied by d square. Substituting d value, I will get area 380.13 mm square. After getting area, stress formula sigma is equal to P by A. P value, A value I will substitute. I will get sigma 276.22 Newton per mm square. After getting stress, I will go to remove strain. Strain formula delta L by capital L. So E is equal to delta L is given 1.2 and capital L is given 500. So after solving, I will get E is equal to 3.18 multiplied by 10 raised to 5. After that, I need modulus of elasticity. Modulus of elasticity is given by capital E is equal to stress upon strain. So capital E is equal to stress, I have removed 276.22 divided by small e, I have removed 3.18 multiplied by 10 raised to 5. Solving, I will get capital E is equal to 115.09 multiplied by 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. I have given some practice problem for you students, so do the practice, and if you have any doubt you can comment or you can call me and ask. Answers are given in front of the questions. Please solve. Thank you.